Number one, I do not understand how, as a man, you would claim, a rich man, you would claim that they held your daughter away from you. You didn't make any noise on social media. You didn't do anything. Why do you think that a woman would want to not stay in a 200 million naira building, but request for 5 million naira to be paid for rent? What is the reason that comes to your head? What do you think about that? Don't you know that it's probably because she wants her independence from this man? Don't you think that it's probably because if she stays in that house, that means she has to live by the man's rules? Hi guys, welcome to Buzz Box, where we dive deep into the juiciest celebrity gossip, stirring up the buzz and keeping you in the loop with all the gist from the world of fame and fortune. My name is Miriam Abubakar and I'm really excited to have you here. If you're a new subscriber, you're welcome to the channel, and if you're an existing subscriber, welcome back. So the thing with Davido is, should we start getting used to him being dragged? I mean, Davido is dragged by his baby mamas. If he's not being dragged by his baby mamas, he would be dragged by his side chicks who we never knew. They would just spring up from one place and say, oh, Davido did this with me. Or he would be dragged by his friends, or he would be dragged by his ex-signees, or he would be dragged by somebody he just hung out with. There is a lot of drama around Davido, and I'm beginning to wonder, should we start being okay or being used to it that, okay, is Davido, oh geez, let's forget about it? Or should we really start asking the question, who is the problem? Is it Davido or every single person else that reports him to social media? Who is the problem? Guys, if you're watching this and you've not liked, you've not subscribed to this channel, what exactly is happening? Please hit the like button, subscribe. Tell me what you think in the comment section. So guys, we all know that Davido has several baby mamas. He has a baby mama in the US. He has Sophia Momodu as a baby mama. He also has children with his fiancée Choma. And the only person that he's currently in the relationship with, or in a relationship with, is Choma. In fact, Davido is going to be walking down the aisle with Choma this week. However, even though Davido is going to be walking down the aisle, there seems to be a lot of drama surrounding him. So for a while now, we've known that Davido has not been in good terms with his baby mama. You know, we've not heard him have any conversation with his baby mama, Sophia Momodu. So to start this whole story from the beginning, to just make sure that you follow, I would like to start the story from 2022. So before 2022, Choma and Davido were dating. So after a while, he asked her to marry him. You know, we're expecting this Davido wedding. I don't know if you guys remember. But then nothing happened. The wedding did not happen. Nothing happened. And they seemed to go their separate ways. You know, everybody online were speculating that Davido and Choma are probably broken up. In fact, that time I remember a lot of people were always saying that, oh, Choma is not one of the baby mamas because then she already had her son for Davido. So everybody was like, so Choma is not one of the baby mamas. He ended up not marrying her and whatnot. And then at this same time, we saw that Davido became very close to Sophia Momodu, and he was very present in the life of his child, Imade. At that time, everybody on social media were just like, oh my God, maybe they are just co-parenting. And everybody was really impressed that, oh my God, Davido is very present in his daughter's life. Everybody was happy about it. So after a while, Davido and Choma started dating again in 2022, at least online. I don't know if they started before then, but online they started posting up pictures. They traveled together. They went to different events together. I think that was when they went for Israel's wedding together as well. And then we stopped hearing from Sophia Momodu. We stopped hearing anything about her. We stopped seeing, you know, videos and pictures of Davido and his daughter Imade. We stopped seeing pictures of Sophia Momodu. You know, we stopped seeing all of that, all the show that was usually there. We did not know the reason why. And then came the unfortunate incident when the couple lost their child in October 2022. So everything basically happened around a space of 3 to 6 months. So at that time, I think it looked to a lot of people that were looking from the outside that Davido was not with Choma. He was close with Sophia. He was close to his daughter Imade. He came back to Choma, and then Sophia, you know, removed herself from the picture. Everybody thought that Sophia was being very bitter, like, oh, she doesn't want him to associate with her for the fact that he had started dating Choma again. So everybody felt like Sophia was just being a bitter person, you know. And then after that unfortunate event, it just went on like that for years. Several times after that, Sophia Momodu will come online and rant that Davido was not paying for the child's fees. Davido was not sending them any money. and every single thing she was doing on her own. In fact, just in a recent interview, they were asking the daughter Imadi how many countries she's been to. She said she has been to a lot of countries. And then Sophia Momodu reiterated that she is the one that has been taking the child to different countries. She's the one spending the money. She's the one doing every single thing. After the unfortunate incident, Davido and Choma got secretly wedded. So everybody just felt like it was because of the secret wedding. That's why Sophia Momodu was being so bitter. That's why she was being so angry. That's why she was spilling the fact that Davido is not taking care of his child. Nobody wanted to even believe that Davido is not sending money for his child at all. This whole shenanigans has gone on for years now. In fact, it's more than a year. It's going on 2 years now, since 2022. And basically, Sophia Momodu didn't want to spill the beans. She didn't want to explain anything. She didn't want to even say anything. The reason why they fought. She was just indirectly saying that she's the one responsible for her child now. It was all good and fine until we saw legal documents from Davido's lawyers requesting that, he shares custody of his daughter Imadi. In the legal documents that Davido presented, he made a lot of allegations. He said that he was being denied access to his daughter. He also claimed that Sophia Momodu was requesting that he pays the nanny that takes care of Imadi $800 monthly, which is millions if you convert it to Naira. He also stated that Imadi's school called him sometime last year to say that she's been off school, and it was because one of the SUVs were bad. He also stated that he bought them a mansion worth 200 million Naira. However, Sophia refused to stay in the mansion and decided that he should only contribute 5 million for their accommodation while she can live in a rented apartment. Why do you think that a woman would want to not stay in a 200 million Naira building but request for 5 million Naira to be paid for rent? What is the reason that comes to your head? What do you think about that? Don't you know that it's probably because she wants her independence from this man? Don't you think that it's probably because if she stays in that house, that means she has to live by the man's rules? So after this legal request that Davido made to have custody or joint custody for his daughter, Sophia Momodu had to make her own statement, to defend herself from all the allegations. Sophia stated that she was in a relationship with Davido from 2014 to 2017 and 2020 to 2022. This was around the period that social media was going off, that Davido and Choma were not together. This was also around the period where Davido was very present in Choma and his daughter's life, more present, I guess, on social media. He was always posting them. When Imadi is doing birthdays, he was always doing a lot of parties, bashes, and the rest of that. And during the time of them dating, according to Sophia's statement, he was responsible for the child. He paid the school fees, he paid the rent, he paid the living fees, every single thing that was needed. And the relationship ended in 2022. And since then, David decided to make Sophia's life miserable if she does not accept him sexually. According to her statement, Davido has also not seen his daughter since July 2022. I do not believe that this woman has any reason to lie. Davido, that we know, if he sees his daughter, he always posts, he always takes pictures. I'm not saying he doesn't love his daughter, but at this point, I'm trying to understand. Would you actually not see your daughter for almost 2 years? You're just starting to request to see her now. Would you actually not see her for almost 2 years just because you have a problem with the mom? Sophia also claims that she has never denied him access to see the child, and that even the daughter is distressed. She's worried. She's emotionally down. Why is my father not wanting to see me? And also, Davido has not paid for anything since that July 2022 that they broke up. Davido has not paid for anything. He hasn't paid for school fees, and even her school has reached out to him several times to request for school fees, all to no avail, until legal actions was taken against him in 2023 that made him to pay. And Sophia also claims that over the years, she has been the one taking care of the rent. She has been the one taking care of, living fees, every single thing concerning the child in the house. So now let's talk about this thing very constructively. Why? Because from the two stories, I've added 1 and 2 together. With the period that Sophia Momodu said she was dating David, was the period that he probably was broken up with Choma. And then the period he got back with Choma was the period he stopped talking to Sophia. How come they are involving their children in all of this? How come you are not seeing your daughter? Somebody as rich and as wealthy as Davido, you want to keep his child from him? If he's ready for you, you cannot keep his child from him. This lawsuit that he's just doing now, he could have done it since. As for the house thing, I can already put one and two together. Davido actually used his mouth to say that he paid for a house. He bought a 200 million naira house in Oniru with everything in it. And Sophia refused to stay in that house. What does that tell you? She rather him contribute, not fully pay for the rent, because I don't think there is any Sophia Momodu will stay in a 5 million naira apartment on the island. Because 5 million naira apartments are relatively very, very uncomfortable, to be honest, for people of their caliber. I don't think she'll stay in that 5 million naira apartment. So she asked him to contribute 5 million to the rent instead of her moving into the big mansion. Think about it. Whatever the case is, they're still co-parents. They still have a child that has a future ahead of her. She's going to look back, and all these things are all shenanigans. What do you mean? What do you mean you want access to her body? What about the woman you want to marry? I don't understand. I don't understand the dynamics, to be honest. What you guys think about this whole thing? It's really crazy. You have someone you're getting married to. Are you going to be... I don't know. I basically need us to talk about this in the comments. Guys, drop your comment down in the comment section. Because number one, I do not understand how, as a man, you would claim, a rich man, you would claim that they held your daughter away from you. You didn't make any noise on social media. You didn't do anything. Going to 2 years now, you're requesting for a lawsuit. Also, if you claim that she doesn't want you to be in your daughter's life, you need to tell us what are the reasons. A woman will not just stay and say she doesn't want you to be in her daughter's life. You made this woman look as if she's crazy, or because you and Choma came back together, that's why she's acting crazy. She doesn't want you to see your child. And we all know that if he wants to see his child, he can. Also, for the nanny bill, to be honest, if you're looking to get an international nanny, import a nanny, because rich people in Ikoyi and Lekki, they do that. They will bring nanny from another country. That's the amount they pay. To be honest, $800. That's the amount they pay. So it's not like she's going overboard, because Davido claims that he got a ring worth 2 Rolls Royces. I mean, what is now 36 million per year that you cannot give to one of your children? I don't know. I can't be helping rich people to calculate their money. However, Sophia, in a statement, she didn't speak about that. So we don't know if that is true. Guys, let's just comment. Just let me know your thoughts in the comment section. I would like to know and interact with all of you. What you guys think about this whole story? Who do you think is in the wrong? Is it the baby daddy? Is it the baby mommy? What exactly do you think is happening here? Guys, let me know your thoughts in the comment section. If you like this video, do not forget to subscribe. Leave a thumbs up. Until next time, my name is Miriam, and I'll see you on the next episode of BuzzBox. Bye, guys.